Hey there, Bitcoiners! Welcome back to Edge 21, your trusted source for everything Bitcoin, where we cut through the noise and deliver the insights that matter. Today, we're breaking down what's been driving Bitcoin's price lately and where it's headed in the short term. If you want to stay ahead of the market, keep watching. As of October 21st, Bitcoin is priced at around $67,000, but it recently peaked at about $69,420, sparking a lot of buzz and a nod to the famous Bitcoin meme. What's pushing these price moves? And what should you expect next? Let's dive into the data and trends driving Bitcoin's price. And trust me, it's more than just the election chatter. Before we get started, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay updated with the latest Bitcoin news from Edge 21. Let's dive in. So, what's happening with Bitcoin right now? Let's break it down. First things first, Bitcoin saw a huge $2.13 billion inflow into US spot ETFs last week, with BlackRock's funds leading the charge at $1.14 billion. This level of institutional demand is a big deal and has fueled Bitcoin's recent rally. Just last week, Bitcoin rallied almost 10%, and that's not just retail hype, folks. It's heavy hitters like BlackRock getting involved. But it doesn't stop there. On-chain data shows that whale wallets, those holding between 100 to 1,000 BTC, are increasing fast, from 13,900 to 14,200 wallets in just a few days. This signals major accumulation by big players, which is typically a sign that more bullish momentum could be ahead. That's a jump of 300 wallets, and when whales buy, they mean business. Now, let's talk about open interest. Futures open interest has surged to an all-time high of $40.66 billion. But what does this mean? It means more and more people are placing bets on Bitcoin's future price movement, and that's a clear indicator of strong buying pressure in the market. Add in the fact that Bitcoin's futures premium remains above 9%, and it's pretty clear that traders are expecting further price increases. But what's the short-term outlook? Right now, we're seeing resistance at $69,448. That's the level Bitcoin needs to break for us to see another big push higher. If we break through that, all eyes are on $73,777, which was Bitcoin's all-time high back in March. Breaking these levels would set the stage for Bitcoin to climb even higher. Now let's get into some of the hot takes around the upcoming US election and how it could impact Bitcoin. There's a lot of speculation that if Donald Trump wins, Bitcoin could shoot up to around $85,000, maybe even $90,000, because of his pro-business and deregulatory policies. On the flip side, if Kamala Harris wins, analysts think Bitcoin could stabilize around $75,000. Her administration is expected to bring more regulation, but that doesn't mean it's all bad news. A stable regulatory framework could bring more institutional confidence, even if it cools down some of the wild price spikes. Now, you might be wondering if this is all means Bitcoin is about to soar, or if there's a correction coming. We've got some mixed signals here. The Relative Strength Index, or RSI, is hovering near 70, which means Bitcoin could be overbought right now. Translation, we might see a short-term dip before any new highs. However, it's important to note that derivatives traders aren't panicking. Despite a 3% drop in price recently, we haven't seen any signs of traders flipping bearish. In fact, Bitcoin's funding rate is still high, meaning traders are doubling down on their bullish positions, not cashing out just yet. So what's the bottom line for short-term price action? If Bitcoin can hold support above $66,500, bulls are still in control. But if it slips below that level, we could be in for a deeper correction, with potential support around $65,500. One last thing to keep an eye on. The CME's open interest has hit record highs, and corporate investors, who tend to hold long-term, are driving this rally. This is crucial because it means the current uptrend could have more staying power than previous bull runs, which were more retail driven. The big players are in it for the long haul, and that means less volatility, or at least, we hope so. All in all, the next key price level to watch is $69,448. If we break that, the next target is the all-time high of $73,777. And from there, well, some traders are eyeing $75,000 in the weeks ahead. But as always, keep your eyes peeled for any short-term dips, especially if we see Bitcoin lose support at $66,500. So that's where things stand right now with Bitcoin. It's clear that institutional money is pouring in, whales are stacking up, and the US election could bring some major moves for the crypto market. Whether you're team $75,000 or aiming for that big $90,000 target, one thing's for sure, Bitcoin's got everyone's attention right now. Thanks for tuning in to Edge 21. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to keep up with the latest trending Bitcoin news. And stay tuned for the upcoming launch of the Edge 21 app to stay ahead of the game with all the trending articles, videos, and real-time price alerts. Thanks for watching, stay strong, and hodl on.